Hey guys, Stuntman012 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how an EBR expert thinks about playing a small map. And here I have the pleasure of watching a replay from someone in the RELIC community, which I'm a part of as well. And this is his third mark game. And it's not, it's not the map that you would expect an EBR to get his third mark on, because it's so small, and there's not a ton of opportunities for scouting besides, going down the 4 line or spotting the 4 line. And so ShootsAwful, with his 2 marks, about to get 3 marks at the end of this game, he does a rather unorthodox thing here. He goes straight for the church, and instead of scouting, he decides to be a damage dealer here. He goes straight for the Senlac. He has HE loaded. He's trying to remove one of their top light tanks off the battlefield, which is, should be a top priority for EBR players, because once you wipe the enemy team's light tank roster, you have a lot more flexibility in terms of how you can spot and, how you can approach the game here. So he gets shot with a Senlac, unfortunately. I think that might have been a blind shot. He's shooting HE, and he's not getting too lucky here. Only 42 damage. If I were him, I would probably load AP by now, because I'm quite frustrated with the HE performance here. He's only gotten 1 pen, and I think he's hit someone 3 times. So now he has gold loaded. Goes for this mini Foch over here. Oh my god, what a shot. What a shot. And so now if you look at the mini-map, he's probably noticing that the enemy heavies are all, busy with fighting off our heavies to the east. So he's taking advantage of that. And this T-34, he's being a little tricky here. He's not allowing ShootsAwful to swing out and corner those other heavies. And so he was, ShootsAwful was, smart to wait for that T-34. Because if he went out and killed him, he would have been in some big trouble. Getting some nice 400 damage in there. Just racking up the damage. And this is a game, it's not he's not a hero in this game by any means. He's just, he's doing his job as a flanker, and he's racking up a lot of damage. And I just wanted to show you guys, how an EBR expert like ShootsAwful thinks about playing in smaller map scenarios. And it clearly didn't discourage him from trying to get that 3 mark here. He went for clearly a more damage dealing role versus a spotting role, which is what you have to do on small maps like this. You can really pack a punch with this magazine. So he's in a tough situation, a little bit of crossfire here. But he navigates his environment where he's only showing the very tip of his turret here, and getting quite a bit of spotting damage in the process. He's doing a great job. He's just, shooting his whole gold clip out. He's getting that 3 mark. Nothing's gonna stop him here. Oh, what luck. I know players hate it when they shoot the EBR's wheels instead. It is kind of broken. Just waiting for that Centurion to focus on someone else. Trying to get that tracking shot. Now he basically has to race his fellow Senlac to get the last remaining damage here. Which of course the EBR wins. Sitting with 4,200 combined. I think he needs a little bit more to increase his percentage to 95. And so he's looking for those end game damage shots. He's also trying to survive to take full advantage of it. So he's just racking it up, and you know, this wasn't a hero's job by any means. I'm gonna take you to the scoreboard though, and you know, he was really able to play well on a small map, and just attention to detail to the map, and being able to lead the charge almost in every aspect here was, you know, one of the main things that got him so much damage. Got him like a little bit of assisted damage to help him, you know, get through that finish line and get that third mark here. So let's take a look at the post-game stats. So here we are at the post-game stats. He had a mastery, you know, first class right here with a high caliber. You know, he chose to go down the route of being a damage dealer rather than a spotter right off the bat, which I think was a good move because he probably realized he had two other light tanks on his team. The other two light tanks, you know, spotted effectively for him, and he was able to use his speed to get in a very good spot to deal damage. And so, as you can see here, he did quite a little bit. He did quite a bit of damage to almost half the team here. He got his third mark, mastery badge class 1 and a high caliber. He ended up doing 4,050 damage and about 1,000 spotting, and that was enough to push him through the finish line. And so, yeah, this is just, you know, a scenario where many EBR tankers struggle with these smaller maps, and I sort of, you know, when I look on YouTube, most of the EBR videos are actually of larger map scenarios, and so I thought it would be good to, you know, diversify the YouTube review base and put in one of the better, you know, what EBR experts are thinking when they're playing in a smaller map. And, you know, a couple ways you can play, a couple of play styles that you can utilize when you're playing in these smaller maps. So I just want to showcase this. Thanks a lot to ShootsAwful from the RELIC clan for sending me this replay, and be sure to subscribe and like for additional videos. I'll catch you guys in the next one.